Hey guys, this is Thomas over here at NurseMoneyTalk.com, and in this video what I'm actually hoping to do is to really kind of share some quotes that I hope that will inspire and also motivate you a bit. Before I get to that though, if you aren't already subscribed, I want to go ahead and invite you to hit that subscribe button on this channel. Pretty much talk about all things nurse, nursing student, nurse life. So definitely hit that subscribe button and let's go ahead and get started to it. The first quote I have is by Jimmy Dean, which is, "I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination." You know, part of that is that, let's just face it, life doesn't just pause the moment you walk into your first class. Nursing school itself is overwhelming, even with the added stress that is everyday life. Whether you're facing troubles with fellow classmates, the bills are piling up, and you don't have time to work more, or you just majorly bombed that med-surg exam, you can still make it through. Never assume that simply because things are hard now, that they will be hard forever. If the wind is pushing you in a direction you don't want to be going, just adjust your sails and continue on your way. The second one is by Theodore Roosevelt, which is, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." Every year, thousands of nursing students will step into their careers as registered nurses. What's possible for one is possible for you. However, if you're going into nursing school with the firm belief that you can't make it through, you set yourself up for failure. The next one is, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." And this honestly has to do with study groups, right? And to me, study groups are important. You know, don't forget that there is strength in numbers, and together you can go far. Forming study groups and close friendships during nursing school is a great way to finish nursing school with a strong support system behind you. The next one is by Rosa Parks, which is, "I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear." Once you've made up your mind, anything is possible. While nursing school can be scary and intimidating, a strong mindset and a desire to succeed can help you overcome any obstacle. Fear of failing a test or skill set can be easily overcome by putting in the work to succeed. Next one is Sydney Harris, which is, "When I hear somebody sigh, life is hard, I am always tempted to ask, compared to what?" This is something that has helped many students get through nursing school by recognizing that while it may be hard, there's always something more difficult out there. Don't get me wrong, nursing school is hard, but put into perspective, it's completely possible. And you can succeed if you believe in it. Next one is Sydney Harris. "It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop." There may come a time in your nursing school career where you have to look at your plate and ask yourself if you've taken too much. While it can be appealing to get to the finish line as quickly as possible, don't overload yourself with classes, and if necessary, take the summers off. You will get there when you get there, and taking care of your mental health along the way is critical. This is very important for those who, at times, so for what comes into mind is maybe accelerated programs where that just might be too much for you, or maybe going to school full time might be too much for you. So for situations like that, it might be best to go at it at a slower pace, part-time, especially if you are one of those students who you wear many hats. You're a spouse, you are, your mom, you're a dad, you are a caregiver for whoever. If you already wear many hats, it's not a sign of weakness to recognize, I've taken on too much on my plate, I need to take things a step back. And go things at it slowly, especially if it preserves your mental health. Because if you don't take care of yourself, then it's going to be really hard for you to be able to take care of others. Next one is by Lance Armstrong, which is, "Pain is temporary, quitting lasts forever." Nursing school can be painful. long hours, late nights, studying. Your social life is on a pause for a couple of years, but once you make it through, you will have accomplished something that is worth being proud of. Number 8, it's a Chinese proverb, which is, if you get up one more time, then you fall, you will make it through. Failed tests and failed quizzes do happen, but it isn't the end of your nursing school career. Take what you learned from that experience, tweak your study plan, and nail the next one. Always get back up. Before I go through and finish these last two, if you are enjoying what you're hearing, maybe even getting a little bit inspired, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the thumbs up, because that does help me in terms of making sure more students can find this video. Now, let's go ahead and finish, number 9, which is, a moment of self-compassion can change your entire day. A string of such moments can change the course of your life. This is by Christopher K. Gummer. All too often, we can hold our fellow nursing students while they cry after a tough exam and be gentle with them, but we do not award ourselves that same care. Be compassionate with yourself on the same level you would be compassionate with your classmates. Negative self-talk or being too hard on yourself can take a toll on your mental health while you're in nursing school. The last one I have for you today is that the only difference between a rut and a grave are the dimensions. This is by Elaine Glasgow. And pretty much everyone falls into a rut from time to time. It happens. However, you don't want to live there because it will seal your fate in school eventually. If you found yourself in a rut, talk to classmates or a professor. Even a therapist could help to develop tools to bring yourself out of that place. So that is all I have for you today. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment sections below, and I'll catch you very soon in that next video.